Good evening, everybody. This is Fallriver Media News. I have a breaking news out of Fall River. Um, I was just informed that the Fall River Public School Department, Marianne Pontes, a former superintendent, Fall River Public School Department, Thomas Coogan, former director, Human Resources of Fall River Public School Department, Tracy Cornley, superintendent of Fall River. There was a lawsuit was filed for misconduct at the Fall River school at the school. So one at the complaint and demand for a jury trial um, for the parties is one. The plaintiff, Carl Cruz, is a resident of the county of Bristol of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Two, the defendant of Fall River School Department, the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. The defendant of Thomas Coogan, executive director of Human Resources, and is a resident of the county of Bristol, of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Four, the defendant, Marianne Pontes, former superintendent of the Fall River School Department, is a resident of the county of Bristol and the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. There is a breaking news for misconduct of. Let me bring up the pages now. The defendant, Tracy Cornley, of the department, the superintendent of Fall River Public Schools, the resident of the county of Bristol, Massachusetts, Brian J. Lonitz. Well, there's been some kind of misconduct. Oh, Annalisa's on. Annalisa?
Yeah. So what's going on now? That Coogan got sued?
No, there is a breaking news at the Fall River Public Schools of misconduct. I guess sexual stuff that went that went on in there, and I got it right here. A lawsuit was filed. A lawsuit was filed against the school department because of some certain things that was going on there. And I can actually, you want me to send it to you?
Yeah.
Count one, violation of MGLA 151B, so regulation. So I'm going to send this to you, and I need your help with this because this is so there was a lawsuit that was filed. I just sent it to you.
Okay.
Yeah. So there was a lawsuit that was filed. With the school department, they're demanding that this would go to trial. So, and I need to get it out there, let the public know, what is going on. So that was Thomas Corey, I think it was Thomas Coogan or something. Thomas Corey. I didn't get to actually. I saw a little bit, but I just need your help.
Carla Cruz.
I think she's the plaintiff. She is the plaintiff. So she is the plaintiff.
Oh, I know, but who is she?
I have no idea who she is. But
let me see. Let me read this, Dave. Hold on a second. Hold on.
Okay.
It does go on to say what she's complaining about. So she sued the Fall River Public School Department.
Yeah.
Maria Pontes, the former superintendent, Thomas Coogan, the former director of human services. I guess he was working at Fall River at the high school, public school at the time. Tracy Curley, who is the superintendent right now. Brian Daly, Human Resources Department, Joseph Carrera, Kyle Frazzado, and Jordan Periquito.
Yes.
Complaint and demand for jury trial. Wow. She wants a jury trial. This is in Superior Court. Okay, so
Yes,
this
it
is
is.
all right. Okay, so plaintiffs incorporate and re-allege all paragraphs preceding. Joseph Carrera was employed. All right, I want to get to Cruz. What is she talking about here? Miss Cruz and Carly Prinzo were co-workers. They were assigned to Durfee High School as safety officers. Oh, so she was a safety officer, whatever that is. Miss Cruz alleges that she became aware of an extramarital affair between Mr. Carrera, Director of Security for the Fall River Public School Department, and Miss Prinzo, Safety Officer assigned to Durfee High School.
Yes.
Ms. Cruz alleges that she received confirmation of said affair from Ms. Prinzo. Okay, Ms. Cruz alleges that on multiple occasions she heard Mr. Carrera, in his capacity as Director of Security for the Fall River Public School Department, engage in sexual relations with Ms. Prinzo in Mr. Carrera's office during regularly scheduled work hours. Ms. Cruz alleges that she heard sexual moans and other sexual sounds emanating from Mr. Carrera's office on multiple occasions during regular work hours. Ms. Cruz alleges that Ms. Prinzo had informed Ms. Cruz of specific details of the extramarital affair. Okay, this is kind of wild. I don't know why she cares about this. Something must have happened to her.
Yeah, something must have happened to her. All this stuff was, for what I understand, like, it been happening like on several occasions. So I mean, it has more. I mean, if
Oh,
you
here it is. Let me see. Miss Cruz alleges that Mr. Carrera, in his high capacity as Director of Security for the Fall River Public School Department, would often threaten her, Miss Cruz, and others, stating that he was a member of the Hells Angels Motorcycle Club and is one to be feared. Oh, jeez. What a thug. Miss
yeah,
Cruz alleges that in the late summer 2022, Miss Prinzo's finance or
yeah,
fiance was informed of Miss Prinzo's affair with her supervisor.
holy shit. So yeah, I think there's like 16 pages of it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't alleges that she suffered. Okay, Miss Cruz alleges that she suffered retaliation both expressly and indirectly after complaining about the behavior she was subjected to. So did she get fired or something?
I don't know. She might have gotten fired. I'm not sure, but I really want to look into this a little bit more to see if she did get fired. There was there was a complaint filed against the school department. There's a lawsuit being filed, and right now what they're doing is they're demanding a jury trial. So they're
This was
demanding that.
they got this October 9th. That wasn't that long ago. That was a few days ago. It was last week.
Yeah,
Geez, I wonder what this is really something.
yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, when you're
There's
engaging,
16 pages. There's 16 pages of it. And it looks like Paul Coogan's name is mentioned on here too.
Paul Coogan's name is mentioned too. Yep.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, he must have known about it, I would assume. Is that what this allegation is?
Yep.
So something happened with this affair.
Yeah.
And she must have Miss Cruz probably um, knew too much,
Yeah.
and they might have threatened her. What is this guy saying, Dave? He's saying it talks about misuse of city vehicles, drugs, sexual assault. I saw something about children as well. Oh my God.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Thomas Coogan and Paul Coogan's
Oh, it's
brother.
Paul Coogan's brother. Oh, this is Thomas Coogan is in
Yeah.
the is that who's in the oh God, it doesn't really help him though, does it, Paul Coogan?
No, they ain't helping him at all.
Oh boy. This is getting juicy.
Yeah. Read all of it.
Uh, let me see.
It's
Oh,
it.
Thomas Coogan. Yeah, yeah, that's right. Sorry. I thought it was the mayor. It's his brother. Okay.
Oh,
Thank you for that. I didn't
hell,
know that.
hell's. Oh my God.
Read all of it. Well, I mean, I haven't I just got it, so I wasn't able to read all of it. Wow, this is like amazing.
Yeah,
I
it is.
mean, whoa. I mean, when did this happen? Like, what? They were formed. I don't think it happened. It couldn't have happened that long ago.
But I would
These
read.
allegations, did they happen? It doesn't say though when this all started.
He says, but I would read even more. There is a lot there.
They're asking for 10 million. What?
10. They're asking.
Wow.
Wow. 10
The
million.
dates
They're
are in the
asking for 10.
lawsuit. Oh, okay. Let me see if I can find it. I haven't
They're asking
looked
for.
at
Well,
all
he's.
because I just got it, so I don't know. Let me see.
They're asking for $10 million.
I gotta see the dates. Okay, from what I read, I'm trying to find out why she is suing them.
The dates are in the lawsuit. He said.
Oh yeah, December 3rd. Ooh, 2024. That was last year.
Yeah.
Wow, crap. That was like a
Yes.
year ago almost.
Yeah. Almost a year ago. They're filing lawsuits now.
It takes a while. It takes a
Yeah.
while to go through the courts. Defendants' conduct was part of a culture evidenced by the continuing patterns of harassment, creating a hostile working environment for Ms. Cruz. Ms. Cruz alleges that defendants' conduct is sufficiently related and considered the same unlawful employment practice. Here we go. Now it's count two. It's retaliation. So what was count one? Count
Count
one,
one.
violation of Massachusetts General Laws 151B.
Yep.
And the second count two is retaliation. Count three is intentional infliction of emotional distress. Count four, negligent hiring, retention, failure to supervise, investigate. So there's four counts. So she's suing for four counts. Empire read 28. The dates are in there. Read 28 to 31. Okay, let me see.
28 to 30. Well, that's why I needed your help on this.
28 to 31. Okay, 28. Ms. Cruz alleges that Mr. Carrera, in his capacity as director of security for the Fall River Public School Department, offered her drugs for the purposes of making her more comfortable in engaging in sexual behaviors with Mr. Carrera and Ms. Prinzo. Threesome. Ms. Cruz alleges on one occasion, Mr. Carrera, in his capacity as director of security for the Fall River Public School Department, during the course of their employment, instructed Ms. Prinzo and Ms. Cruz to fill up the Fall River Public School Department issued vehicle and/or cruiser with gas and go to Solar Therapeutics, located on 1400 Brayton Point Road, Somerset, to purchase marijuana during regularly scheduled work hours. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Miss
Holy macro, yeah.
Miss Cruz alleges that upon arrival at Solar Therapeutics in the Fall River Public School Department vehicle, Miss Prinzo exited the driver's seat and went inside the marijuana dispensary store. Moments later, Miss Prinzo exited holding a small package of products purchased at Solar Therapeutics on your dime, I'm sure, on taxpayer dime. On one occasion, Mr. Carrera, in his capacity as a security, brought approximately 2 to 3 ounces of marijuana into Durfee High School and gave it to Miss Cruz. This is insane.
It is insane. This is insane.
This is just 49 and 50. Let me see. 49 and 50. Miss Cruz alleges that while Miss Cruz and Mr. Frazado were both sitting in the golf cart, Mr. Frazado began making appropriate sexual comments in regards to minor women who were attendees that were walking past the golf court. The golf cart. What? Why are these men so perverted? I don't understand. Miss Cruz alleges that she repeatedly asked Mr. Frazado to stop making inappropriate comments. I'm sure he didn't, though.
Maybe he didn't stop. Maybe he kept on just making comments, and she told him to stop, and he didn't. Any more?
Wow. Well, those are the ones that he pointed out because I just, you just sent it to me, so I didn't get a chance to read it. I had no clue what was going on. You're like, hey, Lisa, you want to come on? I'm like, what? Breaking news. I have no clue.
Yeah, that's why I should have just sent it to you.
So when did you just get this? Was this public?
I got this. I got this in my email.
When was this published? When was this made public, this lawsuit? Do you know?
I got this today. Well, let's see. October 9th, 2025. I don't want to reveal my source, but I'm going to ask
So you got this email today?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got it today.
All right.
Oh, David Trent, he says, I think that the lawsuit was filed last Thursday. That
was quick. That was really quick.
Said he thinks that the lawsuit was filed last Thursday.
Well, I don't know if it was filed then, but it I think they decided to take the case on October, I think it was the 9th, a few days ago. I don't think it was filed then. I think they decided that they are going to proceed with, the litigation.
The heck is he saying? Look at 99, he said. Paragraph 99. Is there a 99 there?
I don't know. Yeah, on June 30th, 2025, Mr. Paraquito sent a string of text messages and phone calls to a former female Fall River Public School Department security officer soliciting the former Fall River Public School Department security officer to engage in sex for a fee with other individuals.
God.
Miss Cruz was subjected to a culture of sexual harassment that created a hostile work environment. The Fall River School Department was put on notice of said culture. So this was probably filed. This happened in June.
Yeah.
So this was probably filed around that time because apparently I'm thinking that she also made notes. I'm thinking she made notes on all this, and she has them from December of last year. So this was probably filed, I would say, June. That's what it sounds like. And paragraph 90. This guy's getting into it. Wait a minute.
In paragraph 94, there is paragraph
94.
65 and 66.
Okay, I'll do
Any more paragraphs?
94 first. I'm reading the whole thing now. Mr. Paraquito then stated the only time we should be talking is when we do this. What? He then demonstrated by making hand gesture simulating sex. Mr. Paraquito repeated the hand gesture 2 times and subsequently offered Miss Cruz money to engage in sex. These people are these guys are really sick. All right. 65. What's 65? 65. On or about April 18, 2024, Miss Cruz alleges that Jordan Paraquito unbuckled his belt, unzipped his pants, and pulled his pants down, exposing his
all right.
undershorts. I won't say what he said. Okay. And sorry, just trying to help. 66. On or about April 18, April through June of 2024, last year, Mr. Paraquito on multiple occasions grabbed Miss Cruz's buttock. Oh, I wouldn't like that. Played with her hair, pinched her, and touched her in an inappropriate sexual way. Yeah, that's she's in the right here, okay? This should not be happening.
It shouldn't even be happening in the school department.
No. It's just like, don't be sorry, David. Thank you for pointing that out because I had no clue. I mean, this sounds like a lot of misconduct here.
It is a lot of misconduct there.
Yeah, and she didn't want to be a part of it, obviously, and they gave her hell for it, I guess. I don't know if she ended up quitting because, she couldn't take it and sued. I don't know. I don't blame her. I mean,
I don't blame her either. I mean, come on. I mean, look at it. I mean, look what this is. Look what this.
I mean, this is totally, this is very unprofessional. And at a school, a high school. Yeah. I mean, come on. And
that's
getting
totally unprofessional. Yeah.
And drugs and having relations in the office. I mean, what the heck?
Was this Durfee High School?
Yeah, it was in Durfee High School.
That is disgusting. Okay, that's disgusting. Okay, and inside of a school, come on.
Right, and you were talking about the other allegations that happened there. You were talking about it with Boomer Amaral. I mean, this stuff comes out like this. How can you not believe these kids that went through what they say they went through after this
How can you not believe them? You know what I'm saying? I mean, especially when you're talking to a young adult without a parent, okay?
Right.
It's
not a young adult.
Well, I mean, especially when you're talking to a minor without a parent present or an adult present. You know what I'm saying? Or anybody in law enforcement present. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to say anymore.
I mean, if somebody wants to piggyback on this lawsuit, they're going to be able to.
Yeah.
Especially if he's found guilty. I mean, I don't know how the courts are going to handle this, obviously, but
yeah. Well, if he's found guilty, I mean, he's going to go to prison, I gather. Or if he's found guilty.
This was last year, Dave.
Yeah.
It wasn't that long ago. That long ago. And the other misconduct with the kids in the school was before that.
So he was also
wasn't Paul Coogan working for the school at the time when all these allegations were coming out against what happened with the kids there?
Well, I guess so. I guess he was he was the principal.
Wasn't he the vice principal or something?
Well, Coogan was basically. I don't know if he was the vice principal. I think so.
I think he was. And I don't know I don't know how long ago that was. I don't know. I know he's been mayor for what, 6 years in Fall River.
He's been mayor 6 years in Fall River.
Okay, so it happened before 6 years ago,
It
and
happened
this is
before
still
6 years
going
ago.
on. This crap was still going on after all this time. Somebody exposed it. That's it. That's what it really boils down to.
School committee Kevin Aguilar is the one that exposed it. You know what I'm saying? He's the one that exposed everything that was going on in the
Well,
school
back
department.
then, but I'm saying now, recently, what
Yeah.
happened last year, not what happened back then. I'm talking about now.
Mhm.
This woman exposed it.
Yeah.
It had to be exposed because, if it wasn't, this misconduct could have reached the kids if it hasn't already. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Yep.
These kids are scared to come forward.
I think they. I think they. What I think they should be. What I think they. What I think should happen. That I think the investigators. I think they should have an outside investigator go in there and question each kid in that each one of them in that school and
Well,
ask
yeah,
them
but
what
this is
happened.
not the same lawsuit, Dave. This is not the same lawsuit. We're not talking about that in this lawsuit. This is something totally different.
Yeah. No, I
Something
get it. Yeah.
totally different. Now, if somebody was going to bring a lawsuit, on Coogan or whoever back then, that's different. But that's not what this is about.
No.
What I'm saying is that if this happened last year, then what happened before what must have been true?
Okay. All right. Okay. This is a
Civil
civil
lawsuit,
lawsuit. However, I heard during a school
school
committee
committee.
meeting
Oh my
there
gosh.
there is also criminal investigation going. Well, I already know about the criminal investigation. I already know about that.
Which is about what?
which is about what happened inside the
Oh,
school
before? Oh my
before.
God.
Yeah, there's also a criminal investigation going on too. So for
Somebody
what
must have
happened.
brought in a lawsuit, but I didn't, I don't know if that's made public or not. I don't know. I have no idea.
Well, I mean, I got this through my email. I'm not going to say who, but I got it through my email. So,
Wow.
oh man, I did, and so I like, okay, well, you know what? If this is a breaking news, I have to inform the public.
You know what? I hope this ruins Paul Coogan's chances of becoming mayor again.
I hope it does. You know what I'm saying? I hope it ruins his chances to become mayor because
What
Thomas.
great timing, Dave, huh? Isn't this
Huh?
great timing?
Oh, great timing, yeah.
With
And
this lawsuit
yeah,
that was wow, that
yeah,
was accepted last week,
yeah.
and
This could,
I guess
yeah,
they want a trial jury.
yeah.
Oh,
Just couldn't wait until Wednesday, so I had to do it tonight. So
well, yeah. So if they want a trial, I guess there's not going to be any mediation if that's what she's asking for. She wants a jury trial. She wants all this to come out. This is all going to come out
wow.
on tomorrow.
I
On
feel
trial.
bad for the lady, man. I mean, I don't know her, but I feel bad for her. I mean, God, I swear, when I
She
used to
can't
go,
be, she can't
huh?
be the only one, Dave.
She can't be the only one, but I'm sure there's actually more stuff
They
going on.
can't be. They
Yeah.
can't be. I just think they're keeping quiet about it.
Yeah, well, they should be open investigations. You know what I'm saying? So on the school department, you know what I'm saying? So more open investigations
Is
because
this security? Is this security? These people that are in security at the school, are they part of the police department, or is this just a?
no, they're not part of the police department. They're just they're just school resource officers. That's all they are.
And so they're employed by the city.
I think they're employed by the city. I'm not sure, but let me ask let me ask somebody here. Um, is security part of the police department or not?
I mean, are the taxpayers paying for this security company? I
Well,
don't.
we are I think we are paying for it. I think the taxpayers are. I'm going to get back to it right now. Let me see. No, that's not. They're part of. No. They're part of the FRPS. So they're Fall River School Resource. So yeah, they're not part of the police department at all. So they're
Well,
not.
what is the Fall River? What is that resource? What is that? Is that
Well,
another department?
no, that they're part of the security is part of the Fall River RPS. In other words, Fall River School Department. That had nothing to do with the police department at all.
So who's the RPS? That's the
That's what.
security.
No, nope. That's Fall River. That's Fall River School Department. RPS. That's three.
Oh,
Yeah. So yeah, that's
oh,
how
so
that.
they're part of the school department.
Yes. Yep. Yeah.
Oh, all right. So this is from the school, not committee, department.
Yeah. Department. Yeah. The school department. Yes.
So David says one of the defendants became a police officer through it. It says in the report. Oh, great. That's all you
I
need
can.
is one of those in there. Oh, Lord. Well, it makes
Uh,
sense if they're security, that would make sense.
yeah.
But
It makes it does. It makes a lot of sense. And
so
maybe
they're
you.
part of the school department.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay, so isn't that headed by the school committee or no?
No. 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 That's not.
Isn't
The school
is the
department.
school
The school
committee?
department. No. The school department is separate. Okay. So yeah, the school
So
department.
who makes the decision of these security officers being
The
in the
school
school?
department does. The school department does.
So who's the school department then, Dave? Who's
Uh,
compromised of the school department
Let me ask that question. Who's compromised of the school department?
in Fall River?
I'm asking. I'm asking someone. So the school department is the one that supports the security department, the security that's in there. I think. You see, it is entire Fall River Public Schools. It's the entire Fall River Public Schools, Annalisa.
So the Fall River School Department is made up of the superintendent. That's what I was wondering, who the superintendent was. So that's who's in the named as the defendant, the
Yes.
former superintendent, not the one
Yes.
now. I think the
Yeah.
superintendent's administrative team, the school board
Yes.
too,
Yeah.
not
And the school.
explicitly detailed, but are the governing board principals and other staff at individual schools and the students themselves. Maria Pontis is the superintendent right now.
Yes. So he's
She's
the
not on the
secu-
lawsuit though.
yes. So the security is the Department of School Department. Oh yes. She's the head of it. So
Yeah,
the one
she's
that
the
you said.
superintendent.
Yes, she's the superintendent. So she's actually the head of it. So
Right.
I like to know what else is being involved here because I mean this stuff shouldn't even be happening in the schools. Okay, especially when you have young adults that go to Durfee High School
They're not
and
young adults, they're minors, Dave.
they're minors. Minors. I call them young adults, but they're
They're no
minors.
young adults is of age, just 18 and above. They're under. They are minors. They're
Okay.
17 and below. They're minors. It's different. It's a
Okay.
big difference.
So both of the former and current superintendent are being sued. So former and current. So both of them, former
It's
and
former
current.
and current. Oh boy.
Current, yes. So that's what's going on right now. But you know, I want to say thanks to Kevin
Oh, it
Aguirre.
says here that Maria Pontes is the former superintendent. So who's the
Yes.
superintendent now?
So she's the former superintendent. Who is the superintendent now?
Oh boy, this is
I'm
getting
I'm talking to Collins. Tracy Curley.
curly.
Tracy Curley. It says it is in the. It says it in a lawsuit.
Yeah, but she's not named in the lawsuit.
But she's not there.
No, no, she's not. She's not in the lawsuit. She might be mentioned in there, but oh yeah, Tracy Curley. Yes, she is
Yeah,
superintendent.
yeah.
Yep.
She's mentioned in there.
Oh, they're right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
yeah. So there's a lot of misconduct in there. I'll tell you. And I mean, this stuff shouldn't even be happening in the school department, man.
Oh, this is bad.
Especially in the schools. That's bad. That is. There's
Oh,
criminal
it's
charges.
sad.
It's sad, but there is criminal
Sad.
charges being brought up and everything. In there. I mean, wow. Wow, that's so yeah. So that's why I called it a breaking news.
I wonder
So
if they knew about it. She's naming them probably because they might have known about it. That's what it sounds like to me.
well, I mean, for what I understand and read a little bit of it, that they heard some kind of moaning and groaning, something like that. Wow, that's sad. I'm telling you, this stuff shouldn't even be happening in the schools, man.
And she had a fiance at the time. Oh my lord,
I don't know. She
that's what it said.
probably she probably did have a fiance at the time. I don't know, but
Not
I
not
feel
not not Miss Cruz, the other woman that had the
yeah.
affair with that guy.
Wow, Jesus. She,
My
she,
God, what is going on in the school? What is going on in Fall River? My lord.
I'm telling you, this is like so ridiculous. You may want to talk about this on
It
your
is.
show. Yeah, so to inform the public. So you may want to talk about this on your show when you have it. So that's why I sent it to you as well. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I can mention it, but
yeah.
I would like to, I would like to know, um, it sounds like misconduct in the workplace. Sounds like sexual harassment.
And
Uh,
sexual. Well, it said sexual harassment in the sexual
yeah,
harassment in there
yeah,
too. So yep.
yeah.
God, I mean,
Holy,
this is
holy.
yeah. I mean,
And one of the defendants became a police officer. You believe it? So one of the defendants, whichever there were what, three guys mentioned in that lawsuit, right?
yeah.
Let me see. It was Carrera, Frazado, and Periquito. So one of them became a police officer. Oh God!
One of them became a police officer. Ain't that
Say it
wonderful, huh?
isn't so. Say it isn't so.
Oh, not all this stuff going on in the schools. But I also want to say thanks to Kevin Aguirre, and bringing this stuff to light. But Kevin Aguirre brought some of this stuff to light. So and now there's more. You know what I'm saying? So there's more involved. So I want to
Well,
thank
now
Kevin
this
Aguirre
is
for doing
should
that.
go public, Dave. This should go. It's probably going to go in the newspapers. I don't know if they already have. Maybe they haven't. Maybe they're trying to keep it quiet.
Yeah, yeah, you
Um,
can't keep stuff like this quiet, man. Come
right?
on.
No,
No,
no.
this is.
That's. Oh yeah. When it becomes a trial, forget it. Everybody's going to know.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to know.
So
And
people
Fall
should know
River and
now.
beyond. And Fall River and beyond.
Well,
Oh
you know
no.
something. You know what I always used to say. Um, you don't need to go to the Western, you don't need to pay money to the Western Union. Okay. The Western Union comes to you, information. So when the Western Union comes to you, so that's, yeah, save your money. Everyone, save your money. Western Union comes to you. That's it. You don't have to pay nothing.
Oh, Dave. Wow, this is nuts.
This is big, huh? Yeah. Well,
I
I mean,
mean, yeah, because Paul Coogan's brother is involved. That's
yeah.
why it's
I mean,
big.
yeah. Paul Coogan's brother, yeah, he is involved. You know what I'm saying? It's sad that
Or how much he knew.
Yeah.
How much he
Oh, how
knew.
much he knew what went on in there. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? This is big.
I
I mean,
wonder if she went to him and the superintendent and complained and nothing was done about it.
yeah,
You know, I don't know. I mean, why else would she name them in the lawsuit? They must have known
yeah,
something. I would imagine.
yeah,
I would imagine. Yeah.
yeah.
Wow. So I guess David said that she's asking for 10 million.
Well, if she's asking for 10 million, she'll probably get
Yeah.
it too. She'll
I
probably
don't
get
think
the
she's
10
gonna
million.
get 10 million.
Yeah. I don't think. Well, I mean, if they find it incredible, and if they find incredible, yeah. I mean, and plus, look at there's also criminal charges being brought too.
Right. Well, I guess this is civil, and I don't. Can you do a civil lawsuit with a $10 million asking for 10 millions? I think that's
Yeah,
criminal.
you can do a lawsuit. You can. And also, you can also bring criminal charges too. So you can actually mix that stuff right in there. So, I mean, basically, yeah, you can. You
I
can bring
wonder
that.
if they're talking about the criminal charge one is the same as this one.
Uh, yeah, I do think Puma has a chance.
Oh,
So,
so yeah, you can sue for 10 million in a civil lawsuit. Yep. So it is
yeah.
civil then.
So civil and criminal too. So I mean, you can do both. I'm saying. So if the defendant is if the defendant is found guilty, okay, in a lawsuit, then the plaintiff can also file criminal charges, okay, if she wants to go further with this.
Well, it says you can sue for 10 million in a civil lawsuit as there is no monetary cap. Oh, I think it's a small claims court where there's a monetary cap on the amount of damages you can sue for in a general civil action. However, the ability to win and collect a judgment of that size depends on the strength of your case, the evidence you have, and whether the defendant or defendants has the assets to pay if you win. Well, she named quite a few people, so what, like 2 million each? So, I
Two
doubt
million
they
dollar
have it.
each.
I don't think they have that much.
No,
And she
which is
has to have, I think she has to provide the proof since she's the prosecutor. She's prosecuting, so she has to have the proof. The amount of your claim should be supported by the actual losses you suffered, such as medical bills, lost income, and pain and suffering. You will need solid concrete evidence to support your claim to have a strong case. It is
yeah,
important to assess whether the defendant has the financial ability to pay a large judgment or if they have enough insurance or other assets to cover the claim. Oh boy.
yeah,
Yike. That's scary.
yeah.
Well, it says here that, they seek a settlement, but it doesn't sound like she wants a settlement. She wants to go to jury trial. She wants to go to a jury,
Yeah.
which it means that all this is going to come out on a trial. All this is going to be exposed. Do you think
Well,
Boomer has a chance? Yeah, I think he's got a chance.
I
I
think he's
think
got a
so.
chance.
he's almost raised the amount that money that he wanted to raise for this quarter or whatever it is. He's almost there. He thinks he's going to make it.
And I hope he does. If we want these people to get out there
Yeah.
and buy, and he's selling tickets $40. Get out there and buy some
Yeah.
tickets. He's
On
having a fun.
October 17, he's having a fundraiser at the Liberal Club,
Yeah.
and there's going to be food and music for $40. And he
and-
sold quite a few tickets for that.
Yeah, and possible he might have a DJ too over there. So
Yeah, music. Sometimes if it's a band or DJ, it's music and food. So he'll be there, and so you can talk to him if you want to. Do you think, Hunter, you can go to that? I mean, he's out and about every weekend, like on Saturdays, doing his doing his signs. He's out there, so you can talk to him anytime you want. He's open. He's fine with it. He doesn't care. He said it. He's been here. How many times has he been on Fallriver Media News, Dave? 2 or 3 times?
2 or 3 times. He's been on here. Yeah. He's been on here 2 or 3 times, and he's been right straight to the point with everything, and I'm glad. And I think, my opinion, I think Boomer's going to do a good job. Okay, as mayor of City of Fall River.
Well, they asked him questions, right? He's been on Spindle Straight Talk as well with CJ and Chip. And, people, what are you going to do about this? What are you going to do about that? What are you going to do about this? How about this? How about that? Look, of course, he's going to answer it the best he can. But he has to get in there to be able to do what he needs to do. This right now is just all talk. It's all talk. And if you want to see some action and you want to see something change, you're going to have to take a chance with the guy and put him in there and see what happens.
Yep.
It can't be as bad as what is going on right now in Fall River under Paul Coogan.
Yeah, well, you got all kinds of misconduct under the Coogan administration. So I mean, all this misconduct, and lawsuits going on, under the Coogan administration. Thomas Corey, was it Coogan? Is that what it says?
Yeah. So to give him a chance, you have to go out and vote. That's it. If you want something different, you're gonna have to go out and vote. There's no way around it. There's just no way around it. You have to give him a chance. You have to go and vote and see what happens.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, Paul Coogan is not, all these incumbents, not just Paul Coogan, it's all the Democrats. Yeah. I mean, it's not, the cities like Boston, they're all going down the tubes.
They are, especially this.
And Dave, I just read that the Boston City Council is looking at all the publicly owned grocery stores.
I've been hearing that a lot, and Wednesday we'll talk about that.
And so they're looking into government-run grocery stores in Boston.
Really?
Yeah. That's what it means. That's what that means.
Government-run grocery stores in Boston.
Yeah.
So, in other words, what they're trying to do is they're trying to they want to take control where that they tell the people what to buy and how to buy things.
That's right. That's right. That's communism. It's communism.
That is communism. That is. And something, and I don't care what anybody says, it's communism. It is communism.
Oh, that's what they do. That's what the communists do. They take over everything. They take over everything.
They want things for free. They want things for free. Right. They want this. They want that. Right. Anyways, I'm going to talk a little bit more. But I wanted to come on today and do this breaking news about the FRP, Fall River Public Schools, being sued. But now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until the trial comes up, and see what happens there. And and I'll wait till the trial come up and see what happens there, because this is a disturbing information that I got. And I mean, this stuff shouldn't even be happening in the schools. I mean, come on, you got kids that go to Durfee High School. Okay, you got kids that go there, and and all this conduct is going on, this sexual stuff, and inside schools. I
And
mean,
drugs. And
and
drugs.
and drugs and all. I mean, are you serious, man? In front of children? I mean, come on, in front of children.
Well, I
Okay,
don't know if they saw it, Dave,
I
but the
I, I
point
don't know either, but I mean,
well,
I'm
but
just.
the point is that it's at a high school and those things should not be happening.
I
Okay. It
mean,
shouldn't be happening.
high school, school is supposed to be a safe zone. Okay, it's supposed to
Yeah.
be a safe zone for the kids. It's supposed to be. Okay, I mean, come on. I mean, I know children, kids act up, but when it comes to like Durfee High School, okay, when it comes to Durfee High School, it's supposed to be a safe zone. It's supposed to be for them to be safe. Go in there, go to class, learn how to read, learn how to do math, learn how to do, learn
They
how to
should
do
know
all
how
this
to
stuff.
read by high school, Dave.
No, no, but I mean, go there and graduate and stuff like. It's supposed to be a safe zone for them. Okay, it's supposed to be. Okay, that's what it's supposed to be for.
Well, I mean, parents are sending their kids to a school thinking that they're going to be safe, not to have this nonsense that is going on. This is adult stuff that should not be happening. They should conduct themselves appropriately in a work environment, especially in a school.
That
So
that
she
yeah,
did the
they're
right
supposed.
thing. She did the
I
right
think.
thing.
Well, I think the woman, the superintendent, the former superintendent, I think she did the right thing. Hats off for her. You know what I'm saying? Good for her. I'm glad. Because I
Was
mean,
she part of the police, Miss Cruz? There was she part of the police or something,
I
or
have no idea.
security rather, not police, security.
I think so. Let me see. Uh,
She must
was
have been. She
was
must
Miss
have been
Cruz
security. She must have been part of that
part
group
of
that
the
she
security
mentioned.
over there?
Yeah, probably.
I'm asking. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I mean, this stuff shouldn't even be happening. Okay, in the school department at all. At all, it shouldn't even be happening. Any school. Okay, it doesn't have to be Durfee High School. Shouldn't happen in Diamond. It shouldn't happen in any school. You know what I'm saying? At all. I mean, schools like that. Okay, people go there to learn. You know what I'm saying? But that's a shame. It is. It's horrible. Okay. And it's and plus when
Yeah,
they.
she's a security officer, Dave, a longtime security officer with the Fall
Okay.
River
Yep.
Police. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. All right. I got that. She was a long time security, but I feel bad for her though. I mean, this stuff. I mean, I do. I feel bad for her. I mean, I mean, you can't even work in a place without being harassed. Okay. And being uh, sexually harassed. You know what I'm saying? You can't work in a workplace, without somebody harassing you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, this is like it's ridiculous already. Okay, I mean, it's not only happening in the school department. Okay, it's also happening in workplaces. Okay, workplaces. Okay,
Oh, so
um,
it's employment discrimination, Dave.
Okay. Yep. Employment discrimination.
That's the type of case it is. It's employment discrimination.
Yeah. So I mean, it's not only happening in the schools; it's happening in workplaces too, as well. You know what I'm saying? You know, and it's sad. You know what I'm saying? You're not safe anywhere.
I can't
You
believe
know?
this is going to Superior Court. Wow,
Yeah. Well, I
that's
mean, it's a big case. You know, when it goes to
this
superior court, yeah.
sounds
Well,
serious.
she does not want to she does not want to settle the case. As a for 10 grand. Why would she sell for 10 grand?
10 million, not 10
10
grand.
million, 10 million. Why would she want to settle for $10 million? You know what I'm saying? Why would she? You know what I'm saying? I mean,
No,
look what just happened to the woman. I mean, come on.
well, she's asking for 10 million, but does not want to negotiate so it does not go to trial. She wants it to go to trial.
Good.
That's what it sounds like. It's just going to go to trial. She wants a trial. She wants a jury to
Make the decision. That's what she wants.
yeah. She doesn't
Okay.
want to settle. She doesn't want to settle with the school department. She wants it to go to trial. I mean, something must be up with that, right, Dave? I mean, something uh, for her to want to go to trial and not settle. I don't know. Maybe there's something else going on here that's not mentioned in the lawsuit. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because the type of lawsuit is discrimination.
Yep.
She's going to have to prove that. That's hard to prove. She's going to have to prove it.
Well,
Well, I don't know if they have a case. Maybe. I mean, it's going to Superior Court, so she
we'll
must have.
have to see. We'll have to see.
Yeah,
I'll
gotta
be
see what the
I'll,
jury
I'm
says.
not- I'll be follow I will be following this case. I'll be following this case, and see see if there will be a trial. You know what I'm saying? And just to see if it will be a trial. You know what I'm saying? It could. I mean, I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a judge, but
Well, no, that's what it said. It said trial.
yeah. So it could this could go to trial. Okay, it could. Because
Complaint and demand for jury trial,
yeah,
Dave.
yeah,
Demand for jury trial.
it's gonna go. I'm definitely
It's
gonna.
going to go to the jury. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, yeah. It's gonna go to
Wow.
the jury. Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
I wonder what's I don't I hope well I don't know. I wonder if all hell's gonna break loose down there and you're gonna have cameras all over the place from God knows where.
Yeah, Channel 10, Channel 12.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe me being over
Boston.
there.
Oh
Well,
boy.
we have a if it goes to if we have a superior court upstairs, and we have a superior court upstairs. It might just go there. Um, yeah, so we do have a superior court over there, but the the former school department, the former
Superintendent. Former
superintendent,
and the
oh,
current one.
and the current
And the
one.
current one. Both.
So these people were involved.
Oh, they
These
knew
people
something. They might have known something. Maybe
they
she went to them and, told them what happened and they didn't do anything about it.
yeah,
That's a
it could be.
possibility. That's a
That's a
possibility.
possibility, yeah. And this is pretty sad. This is awful. Okay, that this stuff is going on in our school system. And this is and this is why parents, want to pull their kids out and don't want to put their kids in the Fallriver school system and want to send them to like Catholic schools and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like private school.
Catholic
Yes.
schools, yeah.
Yeah. And
Sure.
this is why. Because
Right.
look at all the stuff that goes on in the school department. Okay, look at They cover things up. They cover things up. Okay, they things are being covered up. Parents don't even know what's going on. They
Right.
think they think that their kids are okay in the school,
Yeah.
and then now their kids come home and say, "Hey, mom, hey, guess what I heard?" You know what I'm saying? You know,
Hmm.
or I mean, come on, it's wow. I for me, I just cannot understand. I
Wow is
cannot.
right. Wow is
Yeah,
right.
I
Yep.
can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't. I mean, I went to Durfee. Okay, when I used to go to Durfee, things like this never happened in Durfee High School. And
Yeah.
now all of a sudden, now since we built the new Durfee, things like this are happening now. Anybody that wants to be a teacher, anybody wants to be a superintendent, they need to be screened. They need to be quarried.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. They need to be quarried. Okay, they need to be during interviews and that they need to be quarried. Okay, I mean record checks and everything. I don't care. Even being a security guard. Okay, even if being a security, because you got to work around kids. You know what I'm saying? You're working around kids, right? What in the world is wrong with these people? Okay, we're living in a sick world. Okay, I
Okay,
mean,
Dave, hold on a second. I want to tell you something.
go ahead.
Okay. Sorry, excuse me. I think you should know this. And people, whoever's listening, whoever's going to, or whoever's listening right now.
Go ahead.
So apparently in April of this year, there was a cyber attack, cybersecurity or something attack at the school.
Yeah.
But the physical security, like the security guards that we're talking about, the Fall River Public Schools security team has received training from the Bristol County Sheriff's Office and and the Fall River Police Department, covering topics like suicide awareness and emergency response coordination. So they are trained by the sheriff's office and the police department in Fall River.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So they
Yeah.
should be. The sheriff's department and the police department also should
Yes.
train them. How to handle misconducts and stuff that happen in the school. How to look out for them things.
Yeah, but they're the ones that are doing the misconduct, not the kids. It's
Yeah.
them.
Well, they're the ones that. Well, if they're doing the misconduct, then if they're doing the misconduct, somebody should be fired. Somebody
It
should
looks
be.
like they're going to be more than fired, Dave. They're
Yeah,
going to court.
they're going to court, probably go to jail. Who knows?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Who
Yeah,
knows? Right.
that's pretty. That's wow. Durfee High School. I could never imagine stuff like that happening at Durfee High School. And I went to that school. I went from Talbot Middle School to Durfee High School when I was 14 years old. Well, actually turning 15. And imagine stuff like that going on there now. Wow. Big cover up. Thanks,
Did you
Coogan.
have did you have security at the school at your when you went to the high school? Did you have
Yeah,
any
we had security there. Our security was tight there over there.
So you
At the
had it, okay.
Yeah, it was tight there at the at Durfee High School. We had no problems over there. The only problem we had over there was just fights. That's it. Mostly
Yeah.
guys fighting over girls and people throwing stuff at each other and things like that. You know what I'm saying? But we never heard of anything going on like this.
No. There's no accountability. Who do they I mean, I don't understand it. If they can get away with something, they're like 2-year-old kids. If they can get away with something, they will.
Yeah.
So who do they like report to? Do they report
Well,
to the police department? Do they report to the sheriff's department when something like this happens? Like, who do they go to?
they would have to report it to, I guess, to the school committee. I think. Wait a minute. That would have. Oh wait, anything like that happens has to be reported to the to the to the to the school department itself. So, to the superintendent of the
So,
school.
so the security officers answer to the school department?
Yes, they do.
Okay.
They answer to them. That's it. They don't answer to nobody else but the school department, unless there is some kind of misconduct going on. Then I believe that they would have to bring it to the school committee. Unless there's something else happening too. So, but other than that, they answer to the school department because the school department pays them. You know what I'm saying? So they do. They get the money off the school. They get the money off the school committee, and then it's back and forth. So I mean, but as a student, um, when I was a student over there at Durfee High School, we never had any of this stuff going on over there. Our teachers are like, well, there's fights going on, there's fights at Durfee going on, there's this and this and that. But we never had anybody complained about any misconduct, between teachers, you know what I'm saying? Or teachers or principals or vice
Okay.
principals.
I'm going to read something else to you, Dave.
Go ahead.
Okay. So this is the security at the high school and who they answer to.
Yeah.
Okay. This is what I got from AI. The Fall River High School security officer reports to the high school administration, which in turn answers to the superintendent of Fall River Public Schools. In this organizational structure, the school's principal or a designated administrator would be the direct supervisor, and the school board or district leadership would ultimately oversee the security staff as part of their overall management of the public school system.
No,
So it's actually the principal.
no, Jacob.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. So it's the principal then.
or
So all right.
or
All
an
right.
administrator that would be the direct supervisor.
Yeah.
So that's who the security officers report to. Then
Okay.
they
All right.
go to the superintendent and the school administration, but they don't answer to them. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So then it's the principal. Yeah. All right. So then it's the principal then.
So they falls under the superintendent of Fall River Public Schools. So the security department falls under the authority of the superintendent of Fall River Public Schools.
That's yeah. There you go. There's your answer right there.
And then if there's an incident, they have to go, I guess, to the principal.
Yeah. They would have to go to the
I
go.
think.
I
So
think. I'm not sure.
yeah, I mean, the structure can be a little different, but if that's the case, then there is accountability for them. They have
Yeah.
to answer to somebody.
Yes. There is accountability, of course.
Yeah.
But I mean, these things shouldn't even be happening in the school department, the school system, man. I mean, things being swept underneath the rug, and things like this. I mean, this is really heavy. I mean, this is really demanding. You know what I'm saying? With all this conduct going on. Wow, I need. Wow, it got worse. I mean, you
This
got
is last year, Dave. This is
yeah,
recent.
last
This is like
last year,
recent.
recent, yeah,
Well, it's not
and
like a few years ago. This was last year.
yeah. This last year, this stuff happened, and I mean, when they said, when they said, when Kevin Agya said that there was a sexual assault going on at Durfee High School. I mean, and then all of a sudden now it got worse.
Do they have to have the security officers over there, Dave?
Yes, we do, because the kids, they like to smoke in the bathroom. They like to destroy things. They do things that over there, it's like, yeah, it's crazy. Believe it or not, trust me. When I was at Durfee High School, um, I've asked the same question: do we need security here? They said, yeah, we do need the security guard here because these kids. I mean, they smoke in the bathroom. They'll smoke out. They'll take off. They'll take off out of school. They'll come to school late. And yeah, they'll be.
Yeah, but can they do something about that though? If they, I mean, smoking in the back. What do you mean, smoking cigarettes or funny stuff?
So smoking cigarettes, smoking marijuana. Oh yeah, you'll be
Well,
surprised.
smoking cigarettes, you're probably not allowed to smoke in the school anyway. Marijuana is a drug, but they want to legalize that.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know if you can get those kids for that. So it must be like I don't even know because we didn't have it in Swampscott. So I'm not bragging. I just don't know. So the security officers are for what? Like violent stuff?
like violent stuff, like bullying. Sometimes kids will go in the bathroom. Sometimes other kids will bully for their money, bully the juniors for their money. I mean, things like that, like break up fights and stuff. And things like, yeah. So that's what the security is really for. And then they go out and they direct the. They go out and they make sure that they stand at the end of the gate, make sure that the buses leave. You know what I'm saying? The school buses leave. You know what I'm saying too. So I mean, they got to be out to maintain order outside too, because usually sometimes there's a fight going on. They have to break it up. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they'll see, oh, this kid wants to punch this kid, or this kid wants to. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, they have to maintain that. So that's why we need security there. So at the schools, I mean, I know this for a fact because I used to go to Durfee High School, and I used to get into a lot of fights and arguments and stuff outside. So I mean, so that's why I know. Well,
I don't think they're doing their job. So because
yeah,
they're supposed to maintain a secure environment, emergency response, conflict resolution, incident reporting, and safety policy enforcement. I don't think they're doing any of that stuff.
I don't think so either.
I don't think they're doing any of that.
I think this is
Waste of money.
It's a waste of money to have security there. I'd rather put police officers there.
Aren't you better off not having them, especially if they conduct themselves that way? Aren't you better not having it?
Yes and no.
Well, I mean, if she wins, is it going to come out of the taxpayers' money?
I hope not. I hope it's not going to come out of the taxpayers' money
Because
I ain't paying no $10 million.
they're government employees. They're paid by the taxpayer.
Well,
so that's going to come out of the taxpayer.
Well,
if she wins, if she wins,
right? the guy that committed the act should come out of him. You know what I'm saying? Never mind the taxpayers. I mean,
but he's getting paid by the taxpayer, Dave. So his salary is coming from the government. That's the taxpayer. That's not his. It's not his. He's not working for a private company. He's working for the school. That's a government. That's
so if he's working for the school department, right? If he's working for the school department. She should. You know what? I like to get into deeper in this because I think that maybe she should be looking for a house that he owns that costs millions. Okay.
It's
Cars that
not
he
gonna
owns that cost.
about that.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah,
saying.
but yeah, whatever way you look at it, Dave, though, yeah, I see what you're saying, but it is taxpayer money that he used to do all those things. If he's got a house or whatever, he's still getting paid by the taxpayer,
Well,
right?
if
Yeah.
he's
The
getting, if he's
salary is
getting,
coming from the school. That's the taxpayer.
yeah. So we're paying
It's
for
not a
this.
private company. It's not a private company. They're getting trained by the sheriff's department, which is taxpayer money, and so is the police department. We talked about it before. There are two law enforcement agencies all over the country here, and it's funded by the taxpayer.
Well, we shouldn't even be paying for this stuff. Okay, we shouldn't. Okay.
Well, you are though. But
Well,
you
but
are.
we are. I mean,
You are.
that's just the thing. We are paying for it. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and you've been paying for it for a long time.
Yeah. So thanks to Coogan, we've been paying for this a long time. So and also people like this that go around harassing and sexual stuff in the in the school system. We're paying for that too. So there's a lawsuit going on. So the taxpayers are paying for that too, as well too. Right on top of everything else. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
No,
I think so.
yeah. So I mean, this stuff. You know what? I'm not happy about this. Okay, this stuff happening in the school system.
Well, I
Okay?
wouldn't be happy either living in a community. If I found that,
I'm living in a community. I'm living inside of a community. Okay, and thinking, okay, is these schools are safe? Are they? Sometimes I wonder.
not with those kind of security guards, Dave.
I mean, going around, these doing sexual stuff.
Using security cars or police cars or whatever to go to a marijuana dispensary and buy marijuana.
Using using the security cars just to go buy marijuana. You're better off using the Fallriver police cruiser to go buy marijuana if you're going to do that.
I mean, that's just like a policeman in Fallriver or the sheriff's department going to a marijuana dispensary and buying marijuana. What's the difference? This is crazy.
It is crazy.
Trained by those two departments. It's just like that's what they're doing. They're actually making a mockery out of the sheriff department and the police department as well.
Yeah, using a security cruiser to go to the dispensary and buy marijuana. Oh my good Lord. What is wrong with this?
Being trained by the Bristol County Sheriff and the police department, and they're using those cruisers to go buy marijuana. That is something else. That's going to be a first for me. That's going to be a first.
That's got to be a first for me because I never heard of this before.
I never heard of that either.
So this is why I'm over here laughing. This is it's horrible, but in a way it's funny. Okay, it's disgusting.
Well,
okay?
I maybe they have done it and we don't know about it. I mean, not just Fallriver. I mean, anywhere. But this is the first I've heard of a police cruiser being used to go to a marijuana dispensary to get marijuana, and then have other things happen. Too. It's crazy. I mean, it's crazy.
It's crazy as you see. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I would never. Something though. I'll be honest. Okay, I would never ever thought in my whole entire life hearing about stuff like this going on in the school department between the former superintendent and then the current superintendent and now the security guard. Wow.
Security that's trained by two law enforcement agencies. That
Yeah.
is sick. That is sick. Sorry. That's
And
just
it is sick. It is sick. If you think of it, okay, it's disgusting. Okay, it's disgusting. Okay,
it is
and
disgusting.
and this stuff shouldn't even be happening. Okay,
No. It
okay,
shouldn't be. No, not in
okay.
this day and age. It gets worse. Like there's
Yeah,
no accountability anywhere, Dave. I mean, these people that do this stuff. I mean, she's the one. She's kind of like a whistleblower. If she did not come forward, nobody would know about it.
nobody would. But guess what? It'd be swept underneath the rug, like
Right.
everything else. Like everything
Yeah.
else that's going with it.
Exactly. Right. Exactly.
Well, security got involved, and two superintendents, one current and one former. Holy moly, man! This is huge.
This is a mess. This is a
It's a
mess.
mess. Yeah.
This is a mess.
And guess what?
This is a
Guess
mess.
what? The taxpayers are paying for this. We are
Yeah.
paying for this
Yeah,
crap.
you are. That's right.
Right? We are
It's
paying for this.
crap. It is crap. This is crap.
We shouldn't even be paying. We shouldn't even. I mean, wow. I have no words for this. Okay, I have nothing. No words for
I mean, this is what middle schoolers or even high schoolers do. These stupid things, not adults that are supposed to be watching over these kids and being responsible and acting like an adult.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well,
and they're not. And they're
it's
not.
yeah. Well, yeah. I expect I expect the young adults to do it. You know what I'm saying? But not
Yeah, high
superintendent
schoolers.
or a former superintendent doing it, and
Oh
not
no, they're not doing it, Dave. No, they didn't do it. No, they didn't do it. They probably knew about it. She's talking about the security officers that are not the superintendent.
yeah.
No, at least not that I know of. I think they
Oh
knew
man,
about
let's
it,
hope not.
but
Man,
I think the defendants are those three men and woman in this that are security officers. That's who she's talking about. That's who she's a security officer. That's what happened in that little circle that they had together, day in and day out.
yeah, moan and groan.
Right.
That is,
Unprofessional. In other words, it's,
I'm gonna say unprofessional. Okay,
oh yeah,
there was unprofessional conduct going on there. Okay,
yeah, to say the least.
yeah, to say the least is right.
To say the least.
Unbelievable, man. That's crazy. I mean, I could never believe that there was stuff like this would ever happen in the school system. I mean, all my years in school, I never heard of this. This is the first.
I've
Man,
never heard that either. I went to Swampscott High School, and we did not have
yeah,
security officers in the school.
yeah,
So I'm not familiar with that at all.
mm,
At
yeah.
all.
Well, with all that, wow, that I mean, that is so sad. I mean, that is so sad.
Well,
Um,
I mean, this is it's you're supposed to try like the high schoolers, which they're minors, they're like children.
you're supposed to trust the adults.
Yeah, you're supposed to trust those people in authority not do these kinds of things that might put them in jeopardy. That's not keeping them safe by doing those things.
Nope,
I
it's
mean,
not.
if they're high on marijuana and something happens like an emergency or whatever, or they're engaged in some conduct they shouldn't be engaged in, what about if there's an emergency? They're not going to be able to handle it.
Of course not. They're
They're not
gonna.
going to be able to handle it if they're
Now what
high.
happened? Now what happened? Now what happens if there was uh, an emergency? A guy walked in there with a firearm in a school. What happened? What would happen? And they're all high on
Not only
marijuana.
that, but they might not even be there, Dave. Somebody walks in the school and they're going to a marijuana dispensary store. I mean, what the? I mean, they are playing with fire. These security officers are playing with fire.
Yes, they are.
They're playing with fire. And you know something? They should all be fired.
I
And
think they all should be fired.
I think, if Boomer Amaral gets in, he should be looking at that and wonder if it's even worth having it.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna message him right now and see.
If
You know what?
they're,
I'm
I
gonna
mean,
message. I'm gonna
if
I'm gonna
security
message
officers
Collins.
are acting like that, why have them at all? What's the point? If they, the kids aren't going to be safe if they're acting like that. What are you paying? What are you paying for?
Security officers should be fired because what are we paying these people for? To go to marijuana dispensaries and buying marijuana? These people need to be fired because this is taxpayer stuff, and we're paying for this.
Yeah, is it worth it? I
Is
mean,
it worth having security over there?
yeah, does it make any difference if they're acting like that? That is crazy.
Yeah, no, I don't think. I already messaged. I'll tell you off air later.
Yeah.
I don't wanna mention any names on
Yeah.
here.
All right. Okay,
So
Dave, we can talk about this some more, next week if you
yeah,
want.
I'm gonna follow. I want to follow this up on Wednesday.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow this up on Wednesday, and I'm gonna email Boomer and see if he wants to come on, see if he wants to have a discussion about this.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so yeah, I want to so I want to follow up with this because this situation involves taxpayer dollars, and it also involves it involves everybody. Security, you know what I'm saying? So it involves everybody involved. It's what it's involving. So I want to follow up with this with you on Wednesday, and so
Yeah.
we can actually talk about this a little bit more. But there is a
See what Boomer
decision.
says too. See what Boomer says. He might know more about it than like me, especially because I don't come from
Yeah,
there and I didn't go to school there. So
yeah,
maybe he has a better idea about the inner workings of how that works, and
yeah.
maybe he can explain it. And I wonder if he even knows about it.
Um,
Maybe he does. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know.
well, I'm not going to say if he does or he doesn't. So I mean, but
Not that it matters. It doesn't matter. But well, if he wants to come on and talk about it, that's fine. If he doesn't want to, that's okay too. It doesn't matter.
but no, but I'm sure that I'm sure that he's going to want to come on and actually talk about it. Because using a security guard, using security cruises to go to a marijuana dispensary and go and buy marijuana, and nah, man, this is all our taxpayers dollar. Okay, these security are doing this on our dime. Okay, and they're doing it on work hours. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leaving the kids by themselves if they're all out,
Yeah.
using a cruiser to go get marijuana at a dispensary. They're not being.
They're
I
not
don't
the
know.
security.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I have no clue, but it sounds very unprofessional, and
It does.
that should never have happened. That should never
Yeah.
have happened. Yeah,
Nope.
that's
They're leaving the kid. They're leaving. The security is leaving the kids wide open.
yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wide open. They're leaving that thing. How they say it, unsecured. In other words, they're leaving.
Yeah,
They're
and
leaving,
it doesn't take that long, Dave, for anything to happen. You can turn your head and something happens. I mean,
yeah.
it can happen anytime. And they're not, and if they're not there like they're supposed to be, and if something happens, they're screwed.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
screwed.
Yeah.
They're
Well,
screwed. They're lucky nothing happened in the schools while they
Yeah.
did those kinds of things. They're lucky.
Well, you know something? They're screwed now. But what happens?
Yeah, now they are.
No,
I
they're
mean,
at
with the kids. I mean, with the kids.
yeah. But now what happens if something did happen? Okay, and that school is uncovered, and the security guards are not there. They're too busy at the marijuana place buying marijuana,
Oh
right?
my God.
And a guy walks in there with a gun, okay, in the school. What would happen?
And they're nowhere to be found.
And the security is nowhere to be found. Are you kidding me? Leaving children unattended by themselves in the school system, in the school, and the marijuana and the security guards too busy getting marijuana. You can do that. You can do that shit right after work. Why do it work hours? And yet using the security guard cruiser.
I gotta find out. I'm gonna find out if they're still employed. I'm gonna see if they're still
Oh
employed
my god!
after
I
this.
hope they're not employed.
They
I hope
shouldn't
that
be.
I
They
hope
shouldn't
that I
be.
hope they get fired. And now there's a
Yeah.
lawsuit.
Yeah.
Okay, now
Right.
there's a lawsuit now
They need to be
going on.
replaced. That's for sure.
They need
That's
to be replaced. That's what they need to be.
yeah.
And you know
Yep.
something? This is all Mayor Paul Coogan's fault. Okay. Okay. This is all his fault too. And I don't. And you know something? And I don't care what anybody says. Okay. All right. I don't care what anybody says. Mayor Paul Coogan was the principal at the time. Well, he may be called in a lawsuit too.
Yeah,
If
not
that's
for
the
this
case.
incident, another one. You mean another one,
But maybe another incident. Yeah.
not this
So,
one.
so
I mean, I'm talking about the other incident in the school when he was in the school, you know, like he was a vice principal or something. That's what I'm
yeah,
talking about. Not mayor, but the vice principal.
a vice principal. Yeah. So I mean, you know something? There's things in the school system that's been covered up for many years. Okay, and I didn't even know this. And I've been going to school for years, and I didn't even know this. And all of a sudden, hey, Kevin Agar brings it up. Hey, you know what? There was all kinds of sexual stuff going on, and you know, Kevin Agar, school committee man, Kevin Agar, he's the one that opened up that conversation.
Right.
I didn't even know anything about it. Well, I didn't even know. He's the one that, as soon as I was listening to the school, I was like, school committee, I was like, holy shit, that stuff is going on in the school system. Damn.
Yeah,
Wow.
bad. That's bad.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
bad.
Well, I hope the school committee does something about it. I hope they do. Remove the security guards out of there. You know what I'm saying? You don't need the security guards in there. They're making it unsafe for the kids to be there. Wow. Unbelievable.
I was right. I was right. All right,
Yeah.
Dave. I'll let you go. I gotta
Okay.
I will talk to you next week.
I'll talk to him. Well, Wednesday. Well, we're gonna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna message Boomer if on Wednesdays if he wants to. Talk about it. See what his schedule looks like.
I'm gonna read that. I'm gonna read that lawsuit a little bit more thoroughly.
Yeah, please talk about it on your show.
Huh?
And please talk about it on your show so that way other people know about what's going on because you've got a whole.
I don't know if I really want to like stain, Fallriver at this point, but
I would. No, because that's not. Well, you know what? Because no, but let me tell you something, Annalisa.
yeah,
This is our tax dollars, okay?
yeah,
Our tax dollars, okay?
right.
It's our tax dollars paying for this, and we don't want our tax dollars to be paying for this anymore, okay? We don't.
Well, there's very irresponsible adults in the security department there in the schools,
Yeah.
and it's a shame that they're being trained by 2 law enforcement agencies, and then they act like this. That's not good.
Now there's sexual misconducts in the schools. I
Yeah,
feel
that's not
wow. Yeah, no. But I honestly, my opinion, I, it that this may be going to trial. So I mean, it's going to go to trial. If
good. It
she's
looks like
demand,
it's gonna go to trial.
if she's demanding that thing to go to trial, that thing is going to
She's
go to
demanding
trial.
it. Yeah.
Good. Something good for her. Good for her.
It's all going to come out. If it goes to trial, it's all going to
Good.
come out. And
Good for
the
her.
reporters will be the Fall River, reporter will be. They'll all be there. Probably beyond Fall River as well. So
Yeah, well,
possibly.
and if it's down here in the Fall River courts over here and the Superior Court upstairs, I'll probably be down there with a camera. Listen, doing the whole thing. Yeah, doing
If
it.
they let you in, that is.
If they do, but you know, it is. It's ridiculous. Okay, it is it's about the taxpayers too. You know what I'm saying? It's about the taxpayer. It's about us.
Well, I mean, it's the parents where the kids have it's the kid, like the parents where they send the kids to the school should be upset about this. They should
I
be
think
very upset about this.
something I would.
I
You know what I'm saying? If my kid had to go to that school, okay, I'd be very upset about this. But I mean, in my opinion, my option, my opinion, I think the parents are. The school department, the school committee should be sending parents letters. Okay, send them letters and tell them what's going on. Okay, and what just happened,
Yeah,
and what
right.
just happened. Okay, so that's my opinion. Okay, that's my opinion. We, sometimes parents get to know first before any media does. You know what I'm saying? But apparently, I got the memo, so I get to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So, but I think the security guard, I think the parents, I think the school committee should write letters to the parents and let them know, what is going on. You know what I'm saying? Because that's their kids going to that school. You know what I'm saying? Durfee High School. Okay. Let them know what kind of stuff that's happening over there, because we want to keep these kids safe. Okay.
I can't even imagine what the parents must be thinking about this.
Yeah.
This
And
is
if I was
crazy.
a parent, I'd be thinking the same thing. Okay. And let me tell you something. I'd be at the school committee. Okay. I'd be calling for the security guards to be fired out of there. Okay. That's what I'd be doing. Okay. Not that I'd be one angry parent, but you know what? I have no kids that go to Durfee High School. So I'm just saying, as a parent, okay, as a parent, I think the school committee should write a letter and invite the parents to the school committee, and and talk to them and say, hey, this was what happened at the school, okay, and what do you think that we should be doing with the security guards, all of them? Should we fire them and replace new ones? Whatever the case may be. So, I mean, that's all I got to say today. Huh.
Oh, all right, Dave. I will talk to you
On Wednesday.
next week.
Yep. And
And
then
you have a good night. Don't get too upset about this.
no, I ain't getting upset about this. Look, I'm an independent media, so podcaster, so I don't get upset about this.
Yeah, you are upset. You should be upset. You have a right to be upset.
Well, I am. I mean,
Well, of
I'm
course
kind
you
of
are.
upset up this. Okay.
You live there. You should be upset about
I
it.
live here. I live in Fall River, and all of a sudden I'm over here hearing that there is sexual conducts going on in Durfee High School, and their security guards are involved. Wow.
Oh my
Yeah.
God! Not
Yeah.
only that, but drugs too. Wonderful.
And the drugs
Wonderful.
too going on. Wow, awesome. But I am
All right.
really a little
Awesome.
bit upset because, we're the ones that are paying for this. But I think, like I said, I think the school committee should mention start writing letters to the parents and have the parents come in. You know what I'm saying? Tell the
Oh
parents,
yeah, right.
let the parents know what goes on.
Right.
But I something, because as a parent, I would want to know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I would, honestly, of course. You know what I'm saying? So, but I
They do
also
now,
want to.
Dave. They do now.
Yep, they do now. But all I want to say is hats off to Kevin Aguirre. For also hats off to him for bringing this to light and stuff like that. The first time. So hats off to him. So he'll get my vote for that too as well. So you guys got to get out there. We got to vote for new people. Vote for Boomer Amro. Vote for Boomer Amro for mayor. Vote for Colin Dias for school committee. Vote for Kevin Aguirre for school committee. And there's also another girl another
Yeah,
girl
because you guys have to vote for school committee members too and city councilor, right?
Yes.
City councilors. Yeah.
Yeah, get out there and vote in November, and get out there and vote for Ricky Tiff for Ricky Tiff for city council. He's also a businessman. He's also a homeowner too. So get out there. Let's get all these other people out of there. Okay. So
Yeah.
and vote for Michelle Dion too as well. Because I'm not too fond with Joe Camara and Brad Kilby and stuff like that. So we got to get Brad Kilby out of there and Joe Camara out of there too as well. So get out there and vote, man. If you guys are looking for change, like I said, get out there and vote in November. Let's put Boomer Amaral in to be our next mayor of the city of Fall River. If you want change. So Annalisa. Thank you, Annalisa, for coming on. Thank you for helping me. Thank you for helping me out with that. But we're gonna but we're
Even though I didn't
gonna
know anything about it, but okay.
Yeah. But we're gonna follow. I should have sent you it, but I didn't.
Oh, that's all right.
I sent you it last all. But we're gonna follow up on. Yeah.
Huh?
So we're gonna follow up on Wednesday. Look through it. If you want to talk about it on your show too, fine, you can.
Yeah.
I mean, so
I'm gonna read it and see. All right.
Yeah. Okay. Have a good night, Annalisa.
Yeah.
I'll see you Wednesday at 6:30 and Thursday too. I'll talk to you later. Okay.
Yeah, bye.
Bye. Yeah. So that was a pretty surprised. Getting that in the email like that. You know what I'm saying? All my days I spent at Durfee High School when I was younger. None of this stuff would ever occur. But now you got security guards using security cruisers going to buy marijuana in the dispensaries and leaving the school unattended. You know what I'm saying? Like that. And it's a shame, when you got misconducts going on over there, in that school. You got a civil lawsuit going on, and the former superintendent, and now you have the current superintendent, and and I don't blame her if she doesn't want to settle. She's demanding it going to trial, but I'm going to guarantee you it is going to go to trial because this is serious stuff. Okay, and maybe possible criminal charges. Criminal charges might be involved too. Investigation. So because it's yeah. So I'm gonna follow this up on Wednesday, and with me and my co-host Annalisa, and so. But hey, this is Dave Mead, Fallriver Media News. I will be on Wednesdays at 6:30 and Thursdays at 6:30, and we're gonna talk more about this. And but my opinion, I think the school committee should. I think the school committee should send a letter to the parents and let the parents know what's going on, unless the parents know already. You know what I'm saying? So it's already out in the media. It's already out with me, Fallriver Media News. It's already out already. But hey, we're gonna follow up with this again. We're gonna look into it again, and plus, and we may just look at, and also wait for the trial. See if it goes to trial because it says demanding trial. So, but again, hats off to Kevin Agia, school committee Kevin Agia, also bringing this to light too as well. So, it's been a lot of cover-ups. Okay, it has. It's been a lot of cover-ups everywhere. Even since when I was a kid, growing up, it's been a lot of cover-ups going on. So and things got worse over the years. So now, you got things. Now you have things happening in our Fall River schools. Okay, and this needs to be taken care of, and immediately. So, but hey, I hope that criminal charges be brought against these security guards. I hope. You know what I'm saying? Well, but now again, taxpayers. It falls on the taxpayers. We have to. We're paying for this. Okay, because of all this stuff going on. So take care, everybody. Have a great night. Again, this is Dave Mead, Fallriver Media News. I always broadcast Wednesdays at 6:30, Thursdays at 6:30, and I'll tell you, this was a breaking news. Out of my studio, and so we're going to be also following it too. So we're going to be also following the trials too. That's we're also probably following the trial too as well, if there is one. But take care, everybody. Have a great night. Everybody stay safe out there. And Fall River Media News always gets the information out there. So take care, everybody. Have a great night.